Okay, in this video we're going to look at the following example that's going to use the distance formula. So we want to find all the points on the x-axis that are 5 units from the point 2, 3. So let's recall the definition of a circle is everything that is a certain fixed distance from a point. So here we're really looking at a circle of radius 5 that's centered at 2, 3. So I've drawn a mock-up of the situation here. And so notice we expect this circle to cross the x-axis at 2 places. Maybe right here and then right over here. And we know those x-coordinates will be of the form x, 0, because whenever you're on the x-axis, your y-coordinate is 0. So in fact, what this question is really asking is, when is the distance from x, 0, in other words, a point on the x-axis, 2, 3, equal to 5? So when is the distance from 2, 3 to an arbitrary point on the x-axis equal to 5? So again, we'll use the distance formula here. So let's recall that the distance formula is the square root, and then we do the difference of the x-coordinates squared. So we have x minus 2 squared plus the difference in the y-coordinates squared. So there we've got 0 minus 3 squared, and now this is going to be equal to 5. Great. So now we want to do 2 things simultaneously. Maybe we'll start simplifying this stuff inside. Well, okay, so now we want to start simplifying. So maybe we'll square both sides. And that's going to give us x minus 2 squared plus 9, because negative 3 squared is 9, equals 25. Okay, great. Now, next we can maybe subtract 9 from both sides. That's going to give us x minus 2 squared equals 25 minus 9 is 16. Great. Now that's going to give us x minus 2 equals plus or minus the square root of 16, which is plus or minus 4. And so let's break this apart. So that means x minus 2 equals 4, or x minus 2 equals negative 4. Okay, good. So now notice this one's going to give us x equals 6, and this one's going to give us x equals negative 2. So that would correspond to a point on the x-axis of 6, 0, and another point on the x-axis of negative 2, 0. So those seem to be our 2 intersection points of the circle with the x-axis, and let's see that it makes sense. Well, you know, this is kind of a rough drawing, but notice this left intersection is indeed happening at negative 2, and then this right intersection is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it looks like it's a little bit more than 6, but again, this is on a chalkboard with crude implements, so that looks like it's a pretty good drawing of this situation. Okay. Good, we're done with the video.